Hi, Mark ZL3AB. I'm sitting at the Broken River ski field gate, it's just there, and today I'm looking to climb Hamilton Peak and Mount Manson. I've attempted this once before, got as far as Hamilton Peak, and the wind defeated me from getting around to Mount Manson. Today though, there is not a breath of wind, a bit of high cloud. The temperature is supposed to come up to about 18-20 degrees. At the moment it's 4, and it should be a stunning day. I've got some cohorts out and about. Jeff ZL3GA is going to be on Big Ben Range. John ZL3MR is climbing Mount Bruce, I believe. Yes, Mount Bruce. And Rick ZL3ROK is going to be down at Lake Pearson. So there's a few people out and about. Should be a great day. Okay, I'm at the Camp Saddle Track turn-off, which is where I'm going to be coming back from. So down there and just back down to the car. So yeah, and here it's Broken River car park's just up the road. Walking just through beautiful beach forest on Skifield Road. It's a really pleasant walk actually. Not a terrible gradient. So making reasonably good time, and just walking through the trees, which are just beautiful. Lovely part of the world. This is all dock land, so no need for permission or anything. You can go wherever you want. So, okay, 2/3 or 3/4 of the way up the Skifield access road, and there appears to be a track just here. 15 minutes to the ski field, so I think we might give this a nudge. It's not marked on the map, but it certainly does look a more direct route, and it is shorter, I'd say. So now we go through here. Another fine example of New Zealand's beech forests. Alright, starting up the toe. I think actually I might head straight up over that little bluff there. Saves me a bit of climbing, and then I'm down the other side towards Hamilton Peak. I think it's going to save me a bit of time and it looks shorter. Tussock's not too bad. Thankfully no Spanish grass, which is great. Okay, looking up, that is Nervous Knob. I'm heading across this way. I'm going to go straight across to where that big boulder is in the foreground. Scoot over there, over the back and onto the ridge, and then straight up to Hamilton Peak, which is right in the centre of the picture. Hey, on the ridge, looking back down the way I came, which is just there, just over the side of that little ridge down there, Broken River in behind it, out across the plains, and now over towards the Southern Alps, which are right over the back there. Hardly a breath of wind up here. I'm making reasonably good time, getting up towards Hamilton Peak, probably, I don't know, 15-20 minutes from Hamilton Peak maybe. Just got to climb up over that, round that ridge really, and then we're just about there. And here we are, Hamilton Peak right there. So there's a bit of, I think there's some emergency services stuff on there. Looking down towards Craigeburn, which is over the back. And just round to where I came from, which is just basically along that ridge and then down off the side there, and Broken River's down over the wee hill there. And here we go, we're on top of Hamilton Peak. Just a wee southerly breeze, westerly breeze even. It's a wee bit cool, but it's pleasant. Keeps the temperature down a wee bit, which is nice. Just looking out over the basin through where Craigeburn ski field's down below where we're looking now, and then out towards Junction Peak. So that's the Castle Hill Range over there. Castle Hill, Junction Peak. You can see the gap if you've got eagle eyes. Around towards Big Ben, where Jeff ZL3GA's at the moment. And then looking around through, I think, emergency pages and repeaters, which are up here. And then coming round, looking out over the Southern Alps towards all the high mountain peaks, which I will never climb ever in my life, I can safely say. Okay, that's Hamilton Peak done. Just moving off now, going to head to Mount Manson, which is over there where I'm pointing. So I've got to go down, across the ridge here, along the back, turn right, along that ridge, and then up that last piece is the goal. So we'll see how we go. Managed 21 QSOs in about half an hour. So the guys are all ready, it was great. Got my 4 and 2 meters. Great turnout of chasers today. We've got Jeff, ZL3 he's on Craigeburn Range. John, ZL3MR, who I literally caught as I was about to leave. He's on Mount Bruce, which is literally behind us. So which is a great climb. Ian, ZL3 who's taken the kitchen sink to Mount Pleasant and pointed a beam at me on 2 meters, which is why I got really warm there for a bit. He was great copy. And David, ZL3 ASN, is on Cooper's Knob. So also great copy here. So some good summits. Also worked JA5QJX on 20 meters CW. He was pretty weak, but we got there. He's called me a few times, so I sort of figured out with him pretty quick. And then who else was there? Oh, F4WBN called me. Was all over the top of Gerard VK2IO, which wasn't great, but I managed to work them both, so they're both in log as well. So yeah, great little run of callers. So thanks to everyone who did that. And now we move on down the shingle, roughly halfway across to Manson. It's been a wee bit gnarly, a few bit of less shingle. I have climbed some fairly interesting stuff. I'm going to have to climb that on the way back, which I'm thrilled about. But you can't ask for a better day. So we've got to get past this little lot in front of us. Should be able to just skirt around the side of, and then head right. I think is the plan. I have to climb there, and then that's Mount Manson over there, and I've got to climb that as well. Ah, happy days. It's a wee bit gnarly, if I'm to be honest. But we'll get a better idea when we get closer. I have seen tracks of other people who've done it, so it can't be impossible. Just got to take my time and be careful. And here we go. That's the bit I've got to climb. Okay, we're at the top of point 1828. So I came down there. Yeah, you can't see what I've climbed, it's behind there. It's looking back towards Craigeburn. And north, which is not the way I'm going. I'm going up here. I think we can do this and not drop the GoPro, because that would be relatively tragic. And that, ladies and gentlemen, right in front of us, Mount Manson. I've just got to get up that thing. And we're there. So, good times. Stunning views, I have to say. Gentle breeze. I'm probably half an hour or so from the top. That is Mount Manson. So I've just got to climb that gnarly little thing. And I'm at the top. Which actually looks a lot easier than the last one I had to climb. So I'm hoping 20 odd minutes should do it. Looking out across the valley and the plains. And still nice temperature, wee bit of a breeze, which is just lovely, just keeping me cool. yeah, gone nearly 10 kilometres. But it's been a slow 10 kilometres to be fair, because it is very rocky through here. You've just got to be careful where you put your feet. So this bit's actually, this is probably as quick as I've gone for a wee bit, because there is some quite interesting rocky outcrops you've got to make your way around, which is doable, but you've just got to be incredibly careful. And here we are, top of Mount Manson. Took 2 hours, a bit longer than I was expecting, but made it. Yes, I came from down there, I've got to go back up there. Yay. Not a summit you're going to write home about, because that's the summit in one direction. And if I come around, this is the summit in the other direction. It's literally just this pile of rocks, and that's the summit. So you don't come here for the looks, but you certainly do come here for the view, which I have to say is phenomenal. Alright, this is how to guy a pole when you're in a hurry. You just put it against the rock and you shove 2 big rocks up against it. And actually now, although I put them on, I don't actually need the guys, because it's solid enough to last me for the 15 odd minutes I'm going to be transmitting. So yeah, trick for young players, that one. It's 2:15. It's literally going to be between 2 and 3 hours back to the car. And, so I'm not sure how much filming I'll do on the way out, because a lot of it's the way back, but I'm going to drop down into Craigeburn as opposed to Broken River and come out through Camp Saddle, so, and then back to the car. So yeah, between 2 and 3 hours I think will get me back. I've done over 1200 vert. I've got to do a whole lot of vert to get back, so this could be a 2000 vert day the way we're going, but we'll see. Anyway, it's been a great day. The weather's been fantastic. Great support from the local chasers. I had my 4 up here on 2 metres in about 3 minutes. The guys are brilliant, so thank you. And thanks to the guys on 40 metres. Unfortunately, VKs, I tried 20 and called and didn't get any replies, so yeah, no luck there. So, but I just packed up. I operated 15-20 minutes because I just want to get it, honestly, get it done and get moving again. So yeah, so time to move back down there. On our way back, I had to just navigate over around the side of that, which will be fun. Heading over there to that hill over the back there, and then down into Craigeburn. You can see in the distance Hamilton Peak, and my car's in behind there. So still a wee way to go. I'm going for half an hour, just taking my time, watching where I'm putting my footing. If you want to know why I'm watching where I'm putting my footing, because if I get it wrong I end up down there. And I don't particularly want to end up down there. I might have a change of plan, because down there is the road to the ski field. So if I just go down a bit further, I can probably just mosey straight down the valley there. It's not looking too steep. And then follow the road up to the buildings up there. And then I'm onto the track and saddle thing, and I cut off the whole Craigeburn piece. So I think that might be the go. So I think we just got to find a nice place to go down, which I think is going to be just about there. So I think we'll do that instead. It's going to be a bit of a shortcut back. Works for me. Here we are, Craigeburn ski field. Craigeburn Valley. So I've come down off the hill. Don't know if I saved myself much time, if I'm honest. It looked quite good at the time, and it saved me going up another hill, to be fair. Yeah, so coming up to the rope toes. And over there, if you can see it, is the trail I've got to take into the trees, which is going to take me to Camp Saddle. And then over Camp Saddle to the car. I've said about 4 times, I think. So it's a long day. 6 hours, 14 minutes of walking, plus radio time. And here we go, here's the sign. Oh, I was going to take a picture up the hill, but the sun's straight in my face, you can't see anything. You Here we go, Craigeburn Ridge track, that's what we want. And from there, over there, into the trees. And here we go, the camp saddle turn off, up Scree, which is encouraging, which is up there. So that's where we're going, right up the top of there, and then down the other side. So, looks gorgeous. Hopefully not too bad. At least it's out of the sun now. No wind still. So we'll just take our time up there. Won't be too bad, I hope. Here we are, top of Camp Saddle. Oh, that took a while. Half an hour to get up here. From the bottom. That was a bit of a slog. And there's the sign, 2k's, 2.5 k's down to the road. And then down to the car. Sun shining, it's gone on the valley here now. Wee breeze. And this is the way we go. Somewhere. Oh, down there. Okay. Cool. Follow the markers. Right, coming into the beech forest at Camp Saddle. Well, over Camp Saddle. Alright, coming out at the end of the Camp Saddle track, I believe. Judging by the hill I can see there, we can't be very far from the end at all. Here the river. The road can't be... Oh, in fact I can see the road, so we literally must be just about on top of it. Just round this bend, I suspect. Here we go, round the bend. And oh yep, there it is there. There's the road right there. So we've done the hard yards, I guess. And now just got to head back down to the car, which is all downhill, which is awesome. 19.5k today so far. So it probably will be 20.5. Not sure how far down. It's only about a k down to the car. So it's not very far at all. So and there we go. Camp Saddle. Camp Saddle signs, markers, and now back to the car. And there we go. Last 50 metres back to the gate. Massive day. Massive day. Brilliant day. Weather, the other guys out on hills, which was just awesome, and just loved it. The tricky parts, but did love it. It was great. It really was. So that's why we do this stuff. Challenge yourself, see what you can do within reason. And there's the car. Yee-hee.